If you're dating a woman who you perceive to have more value than you, this can be very intimidating. Why? Because you're going to feel some insecurity, you're going to feel inadequate as a man, and it's going to challenge you to navigate the relationship. However, you have to remember that you have a lot to give. You have a lot to present to the relationship, and she wouldn't date you for no reason. It's about establishing a connection and continuing to grow. And if you find yourself with a woman who has more value, who has a lot to give, first off, acknowledge your own strengths and qualities. Remember, she wouldn't date you for no reason. Obviously, she sees something in you. So you have to work on yourself and see that in your own life and keep developing what you can develop. Look at your accomplishments, look at what you've done in the past, look at what you've achieved. Obviously, she didn't just decide to talk to you for no reason. She saw some good stuff in you. So if you feel insecure, if you feel like, man, I'm not good enough for her, get out of your own way, get out of your own head, and just work on your confidence, work on your goals, focus on your purpose, find something you can do that will make you feel better. And guess what? You can bring that to the table and feel better that you are actually bringing value into the relationship. The next thing I want to talk about is let her value challenge you as a man. Remember, who you are is based on the people you surround yourself with. So if you're in an environment where your friends are not leveling up, they're not trying to get better, well, guess what? You're not going to have the motivation to want to be better because you're constantly around people who are mediocre. But if you're around a person, especially your girlfriend or your wife, who is leveling up, who is building success and they're accomplishing goals, that should challenge you. That should really motivate you and say, you know what? If she can do it, I'm definitely going to do it because I need to take care of my household. Take pride in this. Take some type of, accountability and grow and work on your goals, work on your purpose. Get excited and fired up because you've got somebody who's leveling up, who's working on their goals every single day, who wants to improve in their lives. Let that fuel you, let that drive you. And I tell you, if you go this route, she's going to notice and she's going to appreciate it. And her attraction for you is only going to go up because you've got ambition, you have a mission in life, and now the relationship becomes healthier because you're building your value and you're bringing something to the table. And that only helps the relationship. Last but not least, celebrate each other's success. Rather than feeling insecure about her growth, support her, build her up. In the movie Crazy Rich Asians, there was a character named Astrid, and she was super rich. She could do whatever she wants, she could buy whatever she wanted. She was super successful, and her husband felt very insecure. So he had to build his own business. Well, eventually in the movie, he cheated on her and they had a conversation and he always felt like he didn't have enough to give and she said to him, I can't make a man out of you. You have to do that for yourself. Don't be the kind of person who feels inadequate in a relationship. Be like, okay, if I feel this way, I need to work on myself as a man. I need to dig deep, I need to evaluate why I'm feeling this way, and then I need to get to work. So instead of feeling like, okay, I have nothing to give, she's doing everything and I'm doing nothing, support her, build her up, reassure what she's doing, make sure you're working on yourself because if you have a purpose, that's why we talk about on this channel, you got to have a purpose, you got to find something to keep you busy because that's only going to build you up as a man. So if you feel like you're, behind and you're not really doing what you're supposed to do, well, get back on track and start supporting each other when you both win because that's going to reassure her. That's going to reaffirm you as a man because she's respecting what you're doing and you need respect. I cannot stress that enough. If you're in this predicament, make sure you're supporting her. Make sure she knows you love her, you care about her, and that you love what she's doing. And that should inspire you as a man. And it's only going to help her see you as a high value man. At the end of the day, you want to make sure you bring as much to the table. And if you do whatever you can to get better, to improve, I promise she'll stick around and the attraction will continue to grow. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Make sure you go check out my other video where I talk about how to handle disrespect for women. Also, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.